They're actually more friends plus. Not many people go private when they go in a group. It's usually friends plus. So if they're in a private, they're most likely sleeping and they don't want anyone to jump in on them while they're sleeping. Like actually sleeping. I actually sleep in here. Got my nice thing on the screen. I pass out. Before you know it, you're just yo.
Sometimes people even sleep in private worlds, which is an interesting concept, but I sometimes get invited.
There's always like friends plus instances, private instances of just like, you know, these like tight knit dance communities and stuff, music communities. There's a whole different side of VR chat that just like isn't visible from the surface.
Full body?
Yeah, boy.
The thing is, I got full body 2 days ago.
Like I've always just been stuck in the same group, you know? Like I love my friends, like you get so close, people open up and they're really there for you, you know? At the same time, it's just like I kind of want to push my boundaries a little bit, be more social, meet more people, because like approach anxiety, just gotta get over it. Because something that I've been really learning very recently is that, I don't know how to describe it, but like I actually went, have you heard of EDC? Like the big electronic music festival? So basically one of the clubs I go to, they had a meetup at EDC in Florida, and I actually went, met up with a bunch of people that I've seen in like the dance community, the music community, like so many times, and it was just like a life-changing experience, and it's just been making me so reflective of everything in my life. And it's just, well, what am I trying to say? It's just
You're
like
really
you
missing
meet
out if you don't try things out.
Yes, pretty much. It's just like I've realized like people are just absolutely fascinating.
Only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing.
Private worlds. Private worlds are pretty much worlds that you can hang out with your friends to get out of all the, you know, the negativity of other people out there. There's a lot of youngins here, and I'll be honest with you, a lot of these youngins, I really hate to say it, they shouldn't be playing VR chat.
There's two types of like private worlds. It's usually people who are drinking or people who are ear-peeing private worlds. And then they're chitting and chattering, bro.
Shut the fuck up and listening.
You're chittering and chattering?
chatting,
Can I get
bro.
on the chit chat?
Oh yeah,
Just
role
like
player group. That's another one.
simulation.
Every time I see like an anime girl with like a uniform, I assume it's an RP group. What? It's true.
I'm just saying, look at me. I'm not an RP group. I'm just
That's not a
saying.
uniform.
I don't do that.
You just look like some kind of rabble-rouser rebel or something like that.
There could be a few reasons why private worlds are privated. They don't want to be around a lot of people, or they just want to be around people that they know already, and they don't want to talk to new people, or just people with social anxiety that just stay in private worlds or whatever.
I mean, VRChat being the social titan it is, most people are looking for in these private worlds would probably be a space with people they trust enough to talk openly with.
It's stressful.
One reason-
Like going to public worlds is honestly stressful, man. I'm introverted, right? But I've realized that I feel the most fulfilled when I'm just talking with other people. And it's like I crave that. I want that so badly. And it's just like I need to stop holding myself back from finding people and just talking and like having a good time. So this is actually something that I've talked to my friends before. It's like, okay, how do you make sense of the friendships you have in VR, and how do you make like sense of the friendships you have in real life, right? And it's just like, is one more valuable than the other, or like are VR friends real friends, or like Jesus? It's weird because another thing that I did with my friends when I visited them another time was just to go hiking with them, to like just drive, like cook a breakfast together and share a meal with them. That's like something that I'm like so sad I can't share with people in VR sometimes. And it's hard because honestly, some of the friends I made here in VR are like my absolute closest friends, right? And it's like, for me personally, absolutely they're real friends, you know? Like they've been here for me for like through so much shit, and like helped unlock so many parts of myself, and like helped me grow, like honestly just helped me grow. And it's just, they accept you for who you are, and they give you a fulfilling time, and you enjoy spending time with them. And it's like, how can a friendship be any more real than that? And something that my friend said though was that it's like, I don't know, I don't feel like doing stuff in person can't replace some of the stuff you can do in VR. And like, I totally agree with that. You know, VR there's something special about it. At the same time, I do wish, I don't think they need to be necessarily mutually exclusive, right? Like a friend that I have that I've known since like elementary school, in person elementary school, the biggest way that I used to interact with him was just online playing video games. And it was nice to every so often just like meet up. And it's like, okay, just hanging out on Discord playing video games, like how is that any different than hanging out with friends in VR? It's weird because as I've been like really trying to figure out how do I be more social, like there's some weird war going on in my head where it's just like, okay, do I push myself and be more social in VR, or do I like push myself and be more social in real life? And it's just like, I don't know, like being in VR and making friends in VR is just like so accessible. And it's like, but like, so there's something weird in my brain that's like feeling guilty, or like, I don't know if guilty is the right word, but it's just like, come on, Mass, why can't you just like go out in real life and make friends in real life, you know? And it's just like, I don't know, I haven't figured it out.
And I know you're recording, so I'm gonna say, bro, when you're coming to relationships on VR chat, there's e-boys and there's e-girls. The e-boys are boys, they're like men that they literally pull women left and right. This girl today, that girl tomorrow. An e-girl is exactly the same thing. So when you're trying to date on VR chat, it's difficult. Just don't date in VR chat.
Stop virtually dating. Nothing about it is cool in any way, shape, or form. It's not too terrifyingly hard to get a relationship going IRL. You feel me? So, I mean, just try it out. Try IRL. You'll like it a lot more. Trust me.
Sometimes you just want to hear the squeakers. That's what you're trying to say. I mainly create private worlds when I want to explore places like this, and I don't want to be bothered by any people, actually, except the selected few, which is usually my friends or sometimes myself.
Part of me really wishes I could go back to the days where I like just got full body, because it was just like the craziest experience was when I like first got into VR and like looked at myself in the mirror, and it was just like so weird to be like piloting this body and for it to be being reflected in a mirror. Like that was just like such a weird feeling. And then, you know, you get used to it, and then you got full body, and then you get that feeling all over again. It's just like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's weird.
I'm planning on getting facial tracking.
Yo, my boy's
Maybe.
going all out. I see some people out there with like the full face tracking, and they're so expressive to watch them just like control their eyes. It's oh my god. Like if you enjoy this game and you enjoy VR, you'll just like eat all your money. It's just gone.
Yeah.
Just open up the wallet, like open wide and dump it out. That's what I'm all about. Like VR made me realize how much I enjoy dancing. I never would have, like when I first started VR, like I was like, there's no way like I would dump that much money into trackers. And then like I hit the club scene and the music scene, and like the music is just so good, the community is so good, like so much energy, and it's like if I'm not tired, like I'm just like in a good mood and just like want to dance all the goddamn time. It's funny because it's like it happens a ton where like just people hanging out just dancing at a club, you know, where you like kind of just like become like mega aware of what you're doing and like your surroundings. It's just like, here I am dancing alone in my room, talking with someone, like partying it up to a live DJ, and what we're talking about is like graphics cards. It's like, go to like a club in real life and try and talk about graphics cards with someone there.
Guys, just enjoy VR. Don't stress. Everybody is kind of introverted. That's why most of the people are playing VR chat. It's like therapy, just more expensive.
Depends on where you live, I'm sure.
The closing message I would say, be out there, have fun, be awesome to people, be nice and kind. Kindness is the greatest killer of all. If you kill them with kindness, you can make good friends. You make many, many friends out there.
Kindness is contagious. When you are kind, you inspire others. Be the spark. Spreading kindness merchandise available now.